Greetings YouTubers, Atari Leaf here with another classic gaming video. This is a combination video. It's kind of like package video, finds video, room reorganization video, I guess you could say. I forgot to mention this in my last finds video. This is from 1988. It's a Radio Shack Sea Battle game, which is basically like Battleship, electronic. Kind of a neat. Although when I actually play the game, I don't actually use the electronics and program it. It just takes too long. But it's an interesting little item from the 80s. Got the Dreamcast and the ZX Spectrum. I don't want to say ZX Spectrum. I call this my Thomas 3120 shelf. Okay, yeah, I ended up going to Walmart last week and buying a shelf because I wanted to get a new shelf for the Atari 2600. So I ended up getting one of those just cheapo bookshelves with, should give me enough space. So here's my Atari Shrine shelf. It's not a shrine. There's no candles or incense or bowing or anything. Yeah, up here at the top, the box from my Heavy Sixer, guarded dutifully by Maple Leaf Bear with my Empire Strikes Back glass. And that picture that I showed you in that last video of me in Hawaii with my Space Invaders. And then on the top two shelves we have some boxed Atari games. The top two shelves are boxed games plus what I would consider to be my favorite games for the 2600. There's about 75 games here altogether, including the Homebrew Ladybug. There's a Bump and Jump, and then, can you see that? The Bumper Bash that I got from Mr. Intellivision. Awesome game. Awesome pinball game. Then as we move down the shelf, I've got my Heavy Sixer on display with a double ender, Artillery Duel, and Chuck Norris. And those two K-Tel games, they're R9 games, pretty rare games. This shelf, Atari 7800 and some games, and the controller. And at the bottom, the rest of the games. I'm at around 220 or so loose carts, I believe, altogether. So that's the Atari shelf. The Shrine shelfy thing. It looks a lot nicer and it's a lot more organized. So on this older thing here, I've got this stuff here. If you can see underneath, it's reflecting Atari 8-bit games, TurboGrafx games, my little pinball machine. Over here, the box for the 7800, Nintendo top loader, regular toaster, and my Sega Genesis.
Genesis? Yes, Genesis. How can you be deaf with ears like that?
I love that Star Trek. That's great. Down here, the Atari XEGS, one of my TurboGrafx. And at the bottom, the two computers, the Coco, that's a Coco 3, and one of my Atari 800 XLs. Up here at the closet, we've just got some Genesis and Master System game boxes. Box Genesis back there. Trackball. This shelf here used to have my Atari carts. Now I've got some Coco carts in here. I use this just for the Coco carts. There. Another shelf of Coco carts. Another shelf of Coco carts. Like that children's breakfast cereal. I guess you could say I'm cuckoo for Coco carts. Oh. Okay. Some more Coco carts, and then some more loose Genesis.
Genesis?
No, okay, we're not going to do that joke again. It's played. And some more loose Genesis down there. Okay, so, packages. Hold on a second. I'm going to do some packages. So just 1 second. Packages and finds and all that fun stuff. Loose NES games. Double Dragon. I took some games into a local gaming store and did a trade, and I thought I had 2 Double Dragons. I ended up trading it away thinking I had 2, but I didn't. I only had 1, so good thing it's a common game and easy to find. Round Ball. This is like one-on-one basketball, except it's 2-on-2. One of those half-court games. Looks to be not too bad. And this other loose one is, I bought this one based on a recommendation from 8-Bit Rob. He did a review on this recently, Solar Jetman. Looked to be a great game, kind of like Gravitar for the Atari. And finally, we'll do a package video. One package in the mail. I've got a few coming actually, but mail's been slow, so no knife or scissors required. It's a very small game. If I can get it out of the package. Yep, I can. Gotta open it. Okay, I should have had the knife. It's bubble wrapped. No, I'm not making popcorn in here. Loose Space Harrier for the TurboGrafx 16. It was only like $6, shipping included, so not a bad game. So I thought I'd throw that in. So that's just a few finds and packages and whatnot. And the new Atari shelf. Long live Atari. Thanks, YouTubers. Have a great day.